Sorry about the wait, guys. Just had a banana, nutritious and delicious, and refilled my water. So we're back in business. So T-Rap just finished his finals. Steve just finished his finals. Steve's feeling good about it. So Steve, you're taking like culinary arts, as well as a bunch of other classes as well, right? I seem to recall you telling me that you have to take a bunch of bullshit classes. And T-Rap, I think you mentioned that as well. All these bullshit required courses that have very little to do with your actual major. Okay, so what do we got here? Let's go back to... No, I need to spend these souls, huh? Well... Do I still have my boss souls on me? Yes, I do. So let's go visit... Did Straight have anything left? I think Straight's all cleaned out. Let's go back to Ornifex. It's Seldora. My favorite place. Culinary is a degree. Okay. So there's probably multiple classes under that degree then. Multiple cooking-related courses, huh? I think you mentioned that to me before, that there's all kinds of different courses you take under that degree, all related to cooking, as well as other aspects of the industry outside of cooking. Actually, I need to buy some more life gems. I'm getting a little bit low. Excuse me, guys. Oh, you fucking asshole. Who's gonna fix that damn door? Who's gonna fix that fucking door? He's got small eyes. That's weird. Is there one that curses and one that petrifies? Whatever. What's up, Ornifex? Okay, so she's got a lot of interesting stuff here. The Bow of Want uses Nishandra. Chamaspin uses Nadalia. That's interesting. Oh, right, because it would make sense that she would have some crossover with Strayed, because Strayed does spells and she doesn't. So Nadalia can be used for a spell, or it can be used for this. The Sacred Chime, forged from the soul of Nadalia, the Bride of Ash. Nothing appears sacred about the frightful design of this chime, but it does have the benefit of raising one's faith. The oozing frozen iron forming the bell... the oozing frozen iron forming the bell seems to anticipate a scream. Let's go for it.
Come back again if you find another soul. Walk deep.
Okay, so now she's selling stuff. I have a Chime of Want and a Bow of Want. Ava can be used with the Ivory Straight Sword. That's probably it for Ava. Okay, let's go do that then. This is the Sword of Fabian, Knight of Elium Lois. This blade, crafted with ivory ore native to the land, harnesses souls to slash at foes. Sir Fabian led the loyal Knights of Elium Lois straight into the depths of chaos to exterminate the terrible things that dwelled there, but not one of these selfless knights returned. The Fume Ultra Greatsword. That would be this, right? Let's do it for Steve. This is the Ultra Greatsword, forged from the soul of the Fume Knight. The exiled swordsman, Raimi, had the ability to expunge the black fog, but chose instead to live alongside it, in the company of the Child of Dark that haunts his sword. Huh. Give me that, child of dark sun. Okay. We'll do Ava as well. Soul of Sin is a spear. So yeah, I remember that spear was stuck out of the dragon in the fight. Okay, we got some Duke's Freya stuff. The Bewitched Elan sword, I want that, but I can't now. But that's cool. So here's a Spider Fang, it's a sword from Freya, let's do that. There's a curved sword, forged from the soul of the Duke's dear Freya. Its blade is coated with a sticky silk that is cast from each strong attack, slowing enemy movement. Whoa, that's interesting. Supposedly, the Duke himself, an eccentric soul, fascinated with spiders, went on to take a form that was far from human. What? So the Duke wouldn't be, it wouldn't be, Seath then, right? Because Seath was always a dragon. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe that's why he had no scales. But then why would he be called a Duke? Oh well. Let's do it. The Scythe of Want. Okay, so there's quite a few things of Want. Chime of Want, a Bow of Want, and a Scythe of Want. There's a scythe born from the soul of Nishandra. The one of the Abyss was reborn in death, split into minuscule fragments, and spread across the land. After regaining their shapes, they crawled forth, yearning for strong souls in search of greater power. Okay. So I can get the Watcher Greatsword and the Defender Greatsword. That's interesting. This is a greatsword wielded by the Throne Watcher. Unleash its true power to unwreath it in magic. Oh, to enwreath in magic. The Watcher has stood by the throne for ages. Okay, let's buy both of those. The Aged Smelter Sword. Okay, this is from the DLC. The Ultra Greatsword crafted from the soul of the Smelter Demon. Its blade is imbued with a great flame. Use strong attack to unleash its latent power. When the old king carried the power to grant life to heaps of iron, he molded a great array of metallic automatons. The iron monstrosity itself was perhaps one of the king's puppets. Okay. That's pretty neat. The Lost Sinner's Sword. An ultra great sword forged from the soul of the lost sinner. Its blade saps the life of its wielder. Oh. The true nature of the sword is unknown, even to the lost sinner herself. Those who chose this sword will share the burden of the lost sinner's misdeeds. Okay, so it just hurts you. That's pretty neat. And now we're broke. Okay.
Come back again if you find another soul.
Lots of cool stuff. Let's carry on. Okay, so now we're going to travel back to that expulsion point, or whatever you want to call it. The expulsion chamber. Go back to that weird wasteland. This time we're going to only wander between the landmarks, which I expect that the game designers intended. If I'm lucky, I might find some kind of way here to prevent the wind from blowing. That'd be awesome. Then I could explore it more fully. That's a fully, man. Oh, I need more life gems. That's okay. I'll buy them next time. I've got plenty for now. So there's, right off the bat, there's two ways I can go, it would seem, right? There's like a path over there, there's a path over there. Come on now. Okay, so I can go that way, or I can go this way. Let's go this way first. It's kind of like a road here. You can kind of see the shape of it somewhat. I think it's supposed to hint that I'm supposed to go this way. A lot of downtime here. Okay. That's where I came from. This is a hill. Maybe there is nothing over here. I already broke my promise of just staying to the landmark. I thought that I saw a landmark over here, though. Must have been my imagination. Here comes a goat. What'd I tell you? Oh, I have no stamina. That's funny. Ouch. Okay, so yeah, I can stun lock it. That's important. Very important to know. Makes that fight a lot less of a pain. Is there really nothing over here? I see the limit. Well, you know, this is a good learning experience. If there's really nothing over here, and that really helps me stay directed in the future. Boy. This wind is killing me. I don't know what's worse, having there be no goat, or having there be a goat here. The goat's kind of annoying. But no goat is even more boring. Hey, Soup, welcome aboard. How are you, Soup? How you feeling? Scale of 1 to 10. And you better say 10. Hey there, buddy. Okay. Yeah, it's almost worth it to be more aggressive than just take the damage. Because it's so fucking boring. Soup took a half day off work today. Why is that? Just felt like it, or was there an emergency? Your map promises a greater tale than what you're telling. There's a PM that's come over from the UK. He keeps pushing for me to go out to dinners with him. The more I say no, the more insistent he's getting. That sounds like sexual harassment or something, right? I mean, shit. That's what they teach you in sexual harassment training, is that if someone says no, that's it. You're done. I mean, why would you go out to dinner with him? That sounds... I mean, as an engineer, that sounds unprofessional, right? I mean, it's not like you're a salesperson. I understand sometimes business people have to go out to dinners together to schmooze and all that good stuff. Hey there, My Little Pony. Owie. Ow! Ooh, that hit me way earlier than I thought it would. That was weird. Where you going, bro? See, it would appear that there's nothing in this direction. Unless the guy grabs your crotch in front of 50 people, hard to prove. Hard to prove, boy. In the minimum wage field, man, they're just dying to get rid of people. People love sexual harassment. At Walmart, tell you what. Seems like somebody's losing their job every week over that. You gotta prove shit. It's just fun. It's fun to fire people. That was annoying. Let's see here. Well, when coworkers come over for business trips from other offices, a lot of times they're alone in the hotel, so it's not uncommon for them to meet up for dinners with people at the home office. If I were you, Steve, I don't know the whole story, of course, but it sounds to me like I would just keep politely saying no, as politely as possible. I mean, you say he's getting quite insistent, but fuck it, just keep saying no. What's insistence, mister? Fuck you, buddy. Well, that guy seems like he's a little harder for me to get in on. Some stamina back here. Ouch. Okay, so where the fuck am I now? The point of these goat fights appears to be to get me off track, so I can't remember which way I'm facing. Alright, so I think I know what that landmark is over here. So I think over this hill is where I started off. Soup thinks he'll try and get me fired, but I really don't care at this point. The job's kind of shitty anyways. Yeah, Soup, didn't you just get that job recently? I was rewatching some of my old footage, and I seem to recall you talking to me about getting a new job when we first met. And that wasn't that long ago. Try to get you fired for not going out to dinner with him. Boy, that's great. Starting some serious regrets. So yeah, I'm sorry, Soup. Hopefully it's an isolated incident, and this guy's just a douchebag, and once he's out of town again, or whatever the case may be, the issue will diminish. I think I'm thinking way too hard about this area. I think he just wants me to follow these landmarks from one to the next. There doesn't appear to be like a branching path. I assume there would be. Here comes a goat, probably. Okay, so yeah, I think it just wants me to carry on to that next landmark over there. Anything more would be thinking way too hard about it. There's gonna be a goat. Oh, there's two of them. Oh wow, this is not good. Let's see here. Soup thinks this area is one of the one people complain about the most. It's a lot like running around in nothing. It's a lot of running around in nothing. This area. So, when you told me you had a new job, is it the same company? I assumed a new job was a whole new job. Sounds like you might just be in a different area, maybe doing something a little bit different than you're used to doing, but same structure. A Vencabot, man, a Vencabot. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not talking about your job anymore. You're talking about this literal area. I'm sorry, Sue. I misunderstood you. Yeah, this is a Vencabot. A male-dominated industry, you don't say. This area is my worst nightmare. Or my greatest fantasy, one or the other. In any case, it has me here trapped and soulless. An item. That's something easy to miss. Yeah, it's everything that I want. A big open area to run around and find treasure. But there's no treasure. Leave me alone, you stupid goats. Let me get my souls back. Oh, come on. Stupid wind. Oh, there's treasure over here. Treasure. A mirror hat. That's cool. There's my souls. Okay, let's see if I can jump by 2 horses again. They might actually not be random, right? Because I think this is where I fought the 2 horses last time. So maybe they around this area they'll spawn 2 horses if I'm stuck in the wind. Here's one. Come on, dude. There you go. That was tactical. Ouch, that block was not, though. Oh, shit! Right on my ass. So I can't take another hit. I can't even take another lightning blast. Alright, we need to sip like crazy. Got a pretty cool effect here with this zombie walking in the snow. That's pretty cool looking. Treasure. So Soup says her field is engineering. Right now she works for a vacuum pump company. Vapor recovery systems. Vapor recovery systems. Is that a fancy word for a vacuum? Vapor recovery. Who wants to recover vapor? I say let it be free. Okay, so here's where I was before. So I was heading the right way on accident last time. There's a place I can heal over here. But why? As I recall, there's some zombones in here. Otherwise known as prisoners, hollows, whatever you want to call them. I prefer zombones, personally. And before that, I Soup did a couple stints with field engineering. So installing of skids, vessels, and even large pipe. And then most just rotating equipment, so pumps and compressors again. Okay. So yeah, so you're saying that chemical applications are for... That's why I want to recover the vapor. Because you don't want it getting away. So am I safe from the goats in here, do you think? Also, I think there might be some treasure along the outer wall. I want there to be treasure out here. I want it real bad. Okay. I think I'm safe from the goats in here, kind of. Steve, sounds pretty neat. Yeah. In Houston, it's very oil-gas dominated, so most of my experience is with refineries. Too easy to send jobs overseas, huh? Yeah. What a world. Well, there's somebody up there with a fucking sword. He looks real badass. I don't like him at all. At all. Also, I know I'm gonna get jumped by a fucking goat out here. Some stamina back. He's gonna get stunned again if I hit him again. So we'll do it like this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So I'm gonna fight this fucking Badass. Who the fuck are you, dude? They look kind of familiar. Always like a player, like an invader. Come on, bro. Let's finish this before a fucking goat shows up. Fuck. Alright, that works. Alright, come here, dude. That works. He's gonna get stunned again if I hit him one more time. So we'll just do this. Be aggressive. Oh, I thought I was gonna have him there. Wow, that was not how I planned that going. Looks like homeboy didn't drop anything cool. What a loser. Let's reach this thing. There's another asshole over there. 420. Blaze it. Soup says it makes it difficult for someone in mid-career. Oh, hi. I'm reading Soup's messages, man. Give me some slack, dude. Where you going, homie? Damn, that move hits faster than I think. I don't have time to pull my shield out. I feel like I'm being shot by somebody. Shit. Well, I can't believe that didn't kill me. But I'm pretty close to being dead, though. Damn, there it is. Fuck. Boy. Those goats are kind of hard to heal against. Not terribly so. That was a sloppy play, but harder than most enemies, that's for sure. Mid-career. It's gotta be the worst place to be in your career, right? 'Cause when you're starting your career, you still have lots of different opportunities and openings you can take advantage of. When you're mid-career, you're kind of stuck. Oh, come on, you fucking snowstorm. God, this area is fucking annoying. It's one of those areas which is not uncommon in Dark Souls, where the more time you spend there, the more annoying it is. Because when you die, you're retracing your steps. That's no fun in any game. But Dark Souls kind of mitigates that usually by having to be kind of fast-paced. But when it's slow-paced, it's a real fucking snore. I just feel like sometimes like it's better to just take the hit. Just because it's so slow. Sorry, dude. Yeah, the thing with this area is that you have to wait so much, and it's just kind of dull when you die so deep in. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Ay, ay, ay. I should be using my strong attack maybe, instead of my light one. I don't know, looks like a stun a little bit maybe. That could be good to know. Let's kill these guys while we're here. Ooh man, this guy's getting fucking low. That guy knows how to do the limbo, period. Okay. Sorry for the silence, guys. Having some trouble keeping up with the chat with all this shenanigans going on. So that guy fucking respawned. He's not even worth killing in that case. There's my souls over there. I just kind of want to get those back and then just run for it. Okay, we got a golem in here. I don't like having the goat mad at me at the same time, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, okay, that worked out okay, I guess. We got fucking zombones. Ooh, that was a lucky block on my part. Ouch. Oh boy. Sorry about the audio drop there. Ow. What do we got here? Soup's a fan of global offices, and don't get me wrong. But Soup's previous company, instead of splitting up the workload fairly between the different regions, they would put like 95% of the work on the cheapest office. I see. Yeah, they got sued a lot. Skeezy way to save $1 or $2. Alright, so we got some like NPC invader assholes out there. It's like not even worth fighting them because it's kind of difficult. And there's goats out there that spawn. So it makes more sense to run past them, it would seem. Yeah, I don't know, Soup. It's pretty annoying, and it's pretty hard. I just wish that... I don't really see the point of this wind. It just makes me have to wait for a while. It's almost like the real difficulty of the wind is the fact that it spawns goats. That's really the hard part of it. So you could really kind of imagine it more like a gauntlet where you're constantly being hassled by respawning enemies. Okay, so I need to get down there, I think. Here come the goats. Oh, I need to use strong attacks, not light attacks. Please come back here. They like to stay far away if they can too and just fire Hadokens at me. But it's like they want me to come over to where they are. Oh fuck. Because if I'm where they are, instead of vice versa, then they're going to lure me off track. That's what they want to do. They want to get me off of where I think I'm supposed to be. I think I might be by a cliff here. I need to be careful. Fucking assholes. Is there 3 of them? Yeah, I'm about done with this place. I'm about to stop being an apologist and just say this is an annoying ass area. Because the enemies respawn. That's really all it comes down to. The blowing wind is annoying because it limits visibility for no gameplay reason I can think of. Like, all it does is make you wait until you can see again. But the really annoying thing is the fact that you're constantly hassled by these fucking respawning enemies. It's not a good look for Dark Souls. Like, I pretty much hate any enemy that respawns in Dark Souls. That would be like the flies in the first game. And that was about it. That was it in the first game. And this game, also like some of the skeletons that respawn. That's because there's a necromancer you can find and kill. That's okay. But these fucking horses, man, they're just not doing it for me. They're a real pain. So which way is this facing? It's facing away from the back right corner. I need to just run. Just run, 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 run. Also, maybe what they're trying to get me to do tactically is to not fight the goats out in the open ever. Maybe the idea is to always run for these shelters, because even if the goat does spawn while you're in there, you have much more control when you're in shelter, because they can't run away from you. Or maybe you should always stand still while the snow is blowing? Because, I don't know. I don't really know how the respawning works for these fucking goats. I don't get it. I don't know if that just happens randomly when the wind's blowing, or if you have to be in a certain spot for it to happen, or what the deal is. If I stood perfectly still, I may have the less chance of being attacked by him or something. I have no clue. Come on, die already. Time and money doesn't to make the DLC appear longer. Yeah. So I'm trying to be an apologist. I'm trying to see the game design merits here. I don't want to think it was just because they wanted to, you know, do a cheap area that they could milk for a while. There's definitely gameplay here. It's definitely different from the rest of the game. There's definitely a challenge involved with the wind blowing and me having to wait until it clears while fighting goats. But, I mean, it's just kind of tedious. But it's okay. Hopefully it's not going to last that long. Now I at least know, I have at least a pretty good feeling that I'm not supposed to like wander too far and look around that much. I think it just wants me to go to these landmarks. I'm going to try and leverage that strategy I mentioned where I'm not going to try and fight the goats in the open if I can help it. Maybe just always try and find my way back to a shelter like this one. Because at least then the goats have to fight me up close. I know the goats only spawn when the wind is blowing. I know that. So now I'm going to just try and run to this next place, I think. Or maybe not, I don't know. At least these NPC guys, invaders, or whatever, don't seem to be that interested in me. I need to use a strong attack. I keep forgetting. Wow, what the fuck happened? I got stuck in my recovery animation for an insanely long time. I'm gonna wait for the goat to catch up with me. God damn. Come fight. What the fuck? Is my shield not working just now? Oh, I forgot about that second hit. Please die. 6 Estus. God damn. Okay, so in here I can fight this guy, and I think as long as I'm in here, the goat won't spawn. That's what I think. And there's a zombone up here. Okay, so let me hide in here until the next clearing. So I want to run that way, right? Yes, that's where my soul is as well, somewhere out there. I need to not get too hung up on these souls either. I'm at the very end of the game, and I can just grind real easy. It ain't worth the stress of worrying about losing all these souls I'm getting. There's my souls down there. There's some thing over there. I see. Is this a cliff? Or is this like where I'm supposed to go, I wonder? There's like a bridge. Okay, I'm supposed to fall down there. Here's treasure over here, though. Maybe the wind won't blow if I'm around here? I'm getting that impression, like I might be past the trigger for the wind. Okay, there's the path downward. This is gonna be a heartbreaker. I know it is because there's no more bonfires in this area. I know that already. So they're not gonna have a bonfire for me. I only have 6 fucking Estus. It just seems cruel to not have a bonfire after all that, you know what I mean? Like, it's such a long run. So there's a tiger over there. That's what Bloody warned me about. Ava wasn't that hard once I got used to it, but he did do me quite a few times, actually. So 6 Estus might not cut the mustard. But I only have 50,000 souls. It's not terribly much. I got plenty of really big life gems. So let's equip those, I guess. I really hope to beat this guy first try and not have to worry about this area again, but it might not work out that way. Okay, so if he has the same AI as Ava, which I would expect, hopefully it won't be that bad. Hopefully there's no other gimmicks either, like, you know, projectiles or wind or anything like that. Lud, the king's pet. Oh, there's more than one. What'd I just say about gimmicks? So yeah, I have to run from this attack. Yeah, I need to relearn the patterns here, so I need to use my shield a lot. Ouch, so much for that. What is that? That's new. Get some stamina back here. Okay, here comes this attack. So I don't know if there's a time limit or what. Sometimes if you're not fast enough, you'll draw the ire of both bosses. This tends to be a pattern in Dark Souls. Ooh, okay, he's a turning attack. Forgot about that. It's been a while since I fought this guy. Ouch. emergency healing item. Alright. Here we go again. We have to roll, maybe, and run. Oh, come on, dude. Some stamina back. This is AoE. Forgot about that. It has very long recovery. Longer recovery than it looks. Okay. That worked out pretty well. Just stay away from him, I guess. I'll wait for him to come to me. Stamina back. Oh yeah, time limit's up. Let's do this quick. Oh, I swear I was oh, I wasn't locked on. That's why I wasn't blocking right. Okay. Well, that wasn't so bad. And again, if we just ignore the souls that we lost, it's really not that bad getting back there. I just need to... I wonder what the best way is to deal with the goats. I wish you could flee them. They're going to keep respawning and keep hunting you down if you just keep running away. I can't use any Estus on the way there. Estus is too precious. Maybe it would make more sense to use the life gems on the way there than actually in the boss fight, even though they're kind of valuable. Oh boy, yeah, this is brutal. Where am I? I was slightly off target, I think. If I hide in here, will a goat spawn or no? Even if it does, I'm in a pretty good spot. It's pretty freaking cruel to put this right before the boss fight. This is reminding me of the Demon of Song, where I also got very salty. I had to keep going through that insanely tough room every time. Let's just stand still. Here comes one. I should use strong attacks. I don't know why I don't remember that. Yeah, strong attacks deal with them much faster. Okay, let's run for it. There might be more before I can get to that fortification. I think even if there is more, I'm going to keep running to get inside there. That's true, but I never did manage that with the Demon of Song either. I wanted to. Okay, I don't feel right about going out there with the murder ponies. I'm going to soak my feet for a little bit here. And, well, actually, I'll have a look. So where am I going? That way. Oh, murder ponies. Yeah, I remember, that's what Templar said last night. So they'll give me a whole new definition of the term murder pony. That would be these guys. I don't know why I see them as goats. They have big antlers, I guess, but they definitely whinny like horses. Here we go. Move as fast as you can. I'm gonna have to go through at least one snowstorm, which means at least one pony, maybe two. But if I stay over here on the cliff, on the hill, I can at least stay away from the fucking NPC assholes. Here's at least one pony. Strong attacks only. What happened to all my stamina? Oh, because I ran and then blocked right away, that's why. Sorry about the audio drop there. Yeah, the strong attacks are so much better. Alright, run for it. I don't think I'm going to make it in time. Might be one more pony at least. Let's fuck this guy up. Damn. It's fine. Let's kill this guy. Use a healing item. Prepare to move. Thanks. Okay, let's go. Go, man, go! Damn it. We got ponies. They can't get me over here. They don't got the fucking coordination. I don't know. Maybe I misheard. Okay. So now we have Estus flasks. That's no guarantee we're gonna win. But if we're defensive enough, we can pull it off. We just gotta not bite off more than we can chew. These guys aren't really that bad. Where's my souls? There they are. Okay. I don't know if it's a time limit, or if it's because I got the guy low enough on health, or what. That's way too early. It's okay. Ouch. So much for being defensive, huh? Fine. Get some stamina back. This time we gotta work fast. That was actually kind of worth it. Alright. That's cool. Get some stamina back. Wow, what a whiff. Oh, it's a health thing, it's not timing. Get some stamina back. This is a huge pain now. Come on. Come on, this is ass. They move too. I can't even see them at any given point. I can't keep them both on screen. Oh, what's with the whiff? Cut me some slack. No, with these whiffs, are you joking? I'm sorry guys, the salt is getting really real. I guess we can only trust our wide slashes now. Oh, it looks like they were programmed to not attack when they're off screen. That was forgiving. Fuck, I'm toast. Yeah, that fight is something else, man. It's really hard to keep them both on screen at the same time. This must be what Templar meant when he said about it's an important area to have two guys, to have two players. It's all coming back to me now. He also mentioned that it wasn't the boss fight so much that was the problem, it was getting to the boss fight repeatedly, which becomes the problem. Well, I'm gonna take a break for a minute here, I guess, while I'm in a safe spot. And I guess I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes and reevaluate my strategy. But I'll be back in a minute.